So since the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario, I am sure you guys want to find out what is next, because price has reacted perfectly after testing the support from this descending triangle, reacted perfectly after testing the support from the CPI trend line, and even the support from this right angle broadening bottom, which in the past price action has resulted in a very bullish move. So is it going to play out, or is it just a temporary rally like this before breaking here to the downside? So today in this video we are going to talk about all of the scenarios one by one, but before I do that, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this bonus as free money from Bybit, Phemex and OKX, then I suggest you guys to check the video description. Now first thing first, let's look at this right angle broadening bottom formation, because according to this pattern, this is a bearish pattern once the lower trend line gets broken, bullish pattern once the upper trend line gets broken. But in our case, since the price is around this lower trend line, we definitely need to be careful. Yes, we have managed to bounce off after testing the support, but I still want you guys to be careful, because we know below 63,000 we have extremely important resistance lying for Bitcoin, which could be resulting in a move like this, a small relief rally, price getting attracted back around the 61, 62, even up to 63,000, and all of a sudden another free fall towards the price opportunity from this right angle broadening bottom around 48 to 50,000. Yes guys, this rally does not mean the price of Bitcoin is bullish. It could be just a temporary relief rally. So I want you guys to be careful, because this entire move could be playing out as a dead cat bounce trading pattern. I mean A, B, C, D reversal pattern. And why? Because if you look at this price action in a smaller time frame, the support from this lower trend line, the support from this CPI trend line, our leading indicator, was another reason why the price bounced up perfectly after testing 57, 58,000. And now, since the price of Bitcoin is above the CPI line, what could be happening here? Bitcoin could be preparing itself for another bullish continuation. But I want you guys to be clear, since this here is the last month CPI trend line, right? This top central and the bottom CPI trend line, which sits in between 61,600 to 63,000. This trend line here, or this price range, could be attracting us, but it will be looked as one of the most important resistance for Bitcoin. So that's why, as long as the price remains below 63,000, it could be playing out as a dead cat bounce trading pattern. After this relief rally, price heading towards the original trend duration. And according to this leading indicator, if you look at it carefully, you can see for this month of September we have extremely important support around 57, 58,000. But once this key line of support gets broken, this lower trend line will be attracting us the first target for the month of September, which also sits around 50,000. So you can see price opportunity from this CPI indicator sits around 50,000. Price opportunity from this right angle broadening bottom sits around 48, 50,000. And even the price opportunity from this descending triangle, because this descending triangle is a bearish continuation pattern, but after testing the support from this lower trend line, yes, it is resulting in a relief rally. But please do not get fooled. I just showed you guys, even if the price starts showing a move like this but fails to regain its trend above 63,000, this could be just a temporary rally, and right after that the price could be heading towards this original trend duration, which clearly shows here to the downside. So that's why to avoid this bearish move, to avoid this bearish continuation, we have to remain above this 57, 58,000 at any cost. And now beside this example, if we look at the reason why 63 or above 63,000, breaking above that range could result in a bullish move, because right now that is also the area where we are facing resistance from this 50 weighted moving average. Yes, in a weekly time frame, price is facing resistance from this 50 weighted moving average, and I showed you this on my previous video. Price getting attracted on this 50 weighted moving average doesn't mean we are bullish. It might be just a temporary rally, because in the past price action, if you look at it carefully, you can see price below this 50 weighted moving average resulted in a bearish move. After this relief rally, this 50 weighted moving average rejected us, resulted in a bearish move. So if you look in our case, this line is being tested again. So please be careful. as long as the price remains below 63,000, we will be also below this 50 weighted moving average, which for the upcoming days could be resulting in another bearish continuation like this. So please guys, please be careful. Do not over leverage yourself, because price of Bitcoin must break out of some of the key line of resistance, and only after that you can see this as an actual continuation, an actual bullish continuation. Otherwise we could be slowly, right, just like here from the past price action, we could be slowly getting attracted around this lower trend line or the rising trend line, which again sits around 48,000, 50,000, because in the medium short term, even the CPI trend line, Williams alligator indicator, which is forming a bearish crossover, will be acting as a resistance. Yes, during downtrend, right, this same trend line which acts as support during uptrend will be acting as resistance, and price after that is expected to show another continuation like this. And I personally think after testing the support around 48,000, 50,000, Bitcoin could be preparing itself for this new uptrend. So we are aware Bitcoin must break out of some key line of resistance, otherwise it is going to be looked as a bearish continuation pattern for the upcoming days, even for the upcoming weeks, because right now this bullish move, this small relief rally is facing resistance, not just only from this 50 weighted moving average, not just only from this Williams alligator indicator, even the lower trend line from this bear flag, because the same trend line in the past price action acted as support, and now the same trend line will be acting as resistance. So you can see another resistance for Bitcoin. So remaining below 63,000 means this bearish continuation pattern should not be ignored, which is also flashing us that 50,000 even up to 48,000 could be retested. And now simply zooming out, you can see price parallelly is also following this bearish continuation pattern, another bearish continuation pattern known as rising wedge, with price actually around 48,000, 50,000. So that is another reason why I want you guys to be careful. Price remaining below 63,000 means this bearish continuation pattern will also line up perfectly. And now if you simply zoom out, I mean, if you look at this price action around this area in a bit different way, you can see this relief rally, what could be happening here could be just a temporary relief rally, because parallelly price around that area could be also forming another bearish continuation pattern, which looks somehow like this. I mean, price here could be forming a head and shoulder bearish continuation pattern. So this relief rally could be a formation of a right shoulder, and right after that the price of Bitcoin could be starting with another continuation to the downside. So that's why guys, that's why you can see price of Bitcoin parallelly looks like forming an head and shoulder type of formation. So this relief rally here remaining below 63,000 means a formation of a right shoulder, which could be resulting in another bearish continuation for Bitcoin. So to invalidate all these bearish scenarios, the price of Bitcoin must overcome the resistance from this bear flag, resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, resistance from this 50 weighted moving average, and even the resistance from this CPR indicator. So this is what I see looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. If you enjoyed my work, if you like this kind of content, then please guys, please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder one more time, if you haven't claimed these bonuses from Bybit, Phemex and OKX, then I suggest you guys to check the video description right now. So by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.